Hey guys, it's David Wall again with Real Men Grow Roses. You know, a few days ago, I put a little video out there kind of telling you where I'd come from and where I was going in the world of roses and how much fun I'd been having this past summer with roses. And this video, I wanted to share a little bit about a project I had mentioned. You see behind me our church. It's Covenant Church. It's a big old church here in Greenville, North Carolina. And right beside the church, there's actually this big old pad of concrete. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. And around the pad is a bed that used to be full of some plants and flowers. In fact, it was an eagle project, I believe, at one time. And I'm sure at one time it was gorgeous. But for the last, I don't know how many years, nobody's really done anything. And it's looking a little rough. And so my hope is we can clean it up. When you see the pad of concrete, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, there's very little, if anything, that we can do to miraculously make it look better. But we can at least power wash it off and kind of clean it up some. And then around it, you're going to see some monkey grass. There's some crepe myrtles, and just weeds basically. And my hope is we can get some folks out here and kind of clean it up. And hopefully we're going to come out with a few more videos just kind of showing you the process. As we're doing it, if there's anything that you think we should do, let me know. You know, if there's certain things, I've already ordered a few roses to put in there, and but my hope right now is that we can kind of clean it up, dig up those beds, add some compost in there, uh, maybe some feed the soil some, and then kind of cover it up and let it just kind of marinate over the winter. And then in the spring, man, I'm going to be excited about planting some roses in there. So what we're looking at doing is starting a little small group. And that small group is going to meet once a month, or once a month. It's going to meet once a week. And we're going to be out here probably on a Sunday afternoon for about an hour. And we're going to go through a little devotional about the similarity between growing in our faith and growing roses. And then we're going to learn some things about growing roses, how to grow roses, where to grow roses, you know, the best practices. And then we're going to get out here and we're going to do it. We're going to actually work in the rose bed. And my hope is we're going to plant some roses. And I know the first, that first year probably ain't going to be firing off a whole lot of beautiful blooms. But within the next year to 2 years, my hope is we're going to see some really pretty blooms coming off these roses that we can take to some of our homebound members and to some of the folks in the community that just need some love. And so I'm going to be praying that we just have some beautiful roses in this little bed that we can bless some folks with. So that's kind of the plan. Now, as I close here, I want to go ahead and show you a little bit about what I'm talking about. So right behind me, like I said, is the church. And then if you look over here, I'm going to show you this. There's a concrete bed, and here's some monkey grass, and the bed kind of goes around here, and there's a big old crepe myrtle, and then there's some other bushes and another crepe myrtle, and there's a couple lattices here that I'm hoping maybe we can move the lattices, and maybe we can plant some climbers on there. I've already ordered a couple climbers to put on those. You notice the concrete is looking pretty rough. In fact, a lot of this is looking pretty rough. But my hope is that we can get in here and at worst case scenario is just make it look better, just clean it up some. But the very best case scenario is going to be gorgeous. And so as we're doing it, I do have some questions, and I know you guys have got some great answers. So if you have any thoughts you can contribute, please do, because we really want this to be a great experience for some folks, and I'm looking forward to it. So I appreciate you, and let me know if you want to, if you live in this area and want to be a part of it. We'd love to have you. But if you're living somewhere off in the distant world, send us some notes and keep us posted. And we're going to try to keep some little videos out there for you to see. Have a great day, guys. We appreciate you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.